flexibility between the home apps and the COTS server solution and the flex credits makes it an extremely malleable and flexible solution, especially for a university athletics type install.
Huskervision, the department, is our name, and I do all of the technical things that support the events that we do. Our campus, it spans quite a few venues. For Husker Athletics, we have Memorial Stadium as well as a Hawks Championship Center. In the stadium is also where our data center is, our production data center. Our control rooms are here. Events are happening in either Devaney Center or Pinnacle Bank Arena. Back to the Devaney Center, that has wrestling, gymnastics, volleyball, swimming and diving, indoor track, and then Pinnacle Bank Arena has home basketball. There's also events that happen at Haymarket Park for baseball and softball. There is one other venue, the Dillon Tennis, the Hibner Soccer Stadium.
It really is a cutting edge facility with cutting edge tech. You know, we're full 2110.
We have 7 full-time staff, including myself, and then we have a large student staff. They're running in the control rooms, they're operating the big screens, they're doing ISO shooting, as we call it, which is they go and take cameras and grab footage of tennis, soccer, golf, the smaller sports, rifle.
Get an opportunity to learn the back end, learn how to, for example, change the video wall layout for their multi-viewers, make a route into a cross converter. And they get it, the students get it.
Students building multi-viewers, students doing routing, students building their shows in EVS, students building the switcher show.
And they're learning more and more every day.
And so really, if you're a broadcast student, there's a lot of opportunity here to do anything production adjacent, creative, media type stuff.
For every sport where there's a screen involved, we do a big screen show, which is the replays, fan experience, and all that kind of stuff.
Real shows, it's probably in the 40 to 50 range. I mean, I'm calling those like the broadcast like shows. So, I mean, if you were to call all of the home events that we have, that's easily well into the 200-300 range probably.
We were able to do the audio upgrade first. We'd used a lot of AES audio, quite a bit of Dante audio in the existing plant. We kept that in place and just started to migrate things over to the network audio. It was a good way to step into the IP world, so we were ready to step into video world 2 years later.
There's a lot of events and a lot more things that are happening, so we wanted a very flexible platform to do everything we need.
Doing the design with the 3 control rooms, the server rooms, the multi-venues, we have been able to just recently complete a broadcast day where all 3 control rooms were simultaneously running during a show. Finishing up football, getting ready to do a volleyball game, doing press conferences for post-game, but it was a good transition. It was a fun transition. The biggest benefits on the video side truly is just the ease of moving things from one venue to another. You know, you've got 5 cameras, you know, getting them back over here on the fiber backbone, switching it. It's been real easy. Here's a good example of a VSM solution that is going to be very helpful. Switch from a big screen production event to configuring the switcher, the recorders to do a post-game press conference by 1 or 2 clicks.
From season to season, your show's changing. And sometimes, you know, just from sport to sport, you might have soccer in one room one day and then football in another. You might spin down the apps for one and spin up the other.
LAWO's platform of home apps, it's been great actually. So we've played with the WebRTC app, we played with the downscreen keying app.
The flexibility of the COTS hardware and the home app system is, to me, really the highlight of the LAWO solution. Oh, I need this app, with a flex credit for this amount of time for this set of shows. But the next season, I don't need that. So I can shut that down, get those flex credits back, spin up something else.
In terms of the home apps, those are all super cool. So everything's running. Replay rooms, video control, audio.
We're able to handle so many more signals in and out now, and it's easier to work with the essences of those signals. That's one of the things in 2110. You've got your audio and your video and metadata essences to route around individually if you need to. I've set the consoles up to route the proper audio to the EVS record trains that are handling the shows for the control rooms, because a lot of that's important to grab. We need, PA audio. We need the NATs from the camera mics, natural sound. So I've been able to make each console do all of those things, but if I need to, I can change any one of them around and do any of those shows from any of the other audio consoles if I need. For home football games, we swap a lot of signals with the TV trucks, and they send us plenty of things too, as well as audio discreetly. The platform, the fabric just lets you do that.
At the truck dock, we use the dot edge for our video side, A-Stage 64 for our audio interfaces up and down. We can route 24 sources either direction from TV trucks to TV trucks. They get whatever flavor they want.
In the video side, 24 by 24, that's a lot of signals that you can swap with the truck. And being able to take 12G or give a truck 12G if they want it, as well as HDR signals, or if we need to take an HDR signal and flip it to SDR for our needs or something, all of that is possible because we have plenty of signal I/O now.
It's as far on the bleeding edge as it can be when it comes to the tech.
Our business is basically making the fans happy.